Good morning, buenos dias. I'm waking up to another beautiful day in my favorite town in Mexico, in Tulum. A big part of my travel isn't just about seeing new places, it's about living in them. I don't want to just pass through, ticking off tourist sites. I want to slow down here, settle in, and experience the everyday. Simple routines, small pleasures, the rhythm of a place. To wake up somewhere and ask myself, could I live here? How does this place make me feel, and how does it shape my days? I guess we don't really know what we love until we experience it in real time. It was my first night in the new apartment in the middle of the jungle, far away from the road and the loud parties of Tulum. It was so quiet, I could hear every sound of nature and the wildlife near me. In that stillness, I listened to my inner dialogue and paid close attention to how I felt in the moment. I haven't had many opportunities previously to experiment with life like that, to truly test what feels right for me. It's all new. But when I started investing in better living, everything changed. My mood, my energy, my awareness. I became more conscious of my surroundings, and suddenly there was so much beauty around me in everyday routines. I wanted to notice, to pay attention. For the first time, I didn't feel the urge to escape. I wanted to be here because the present moment was worth staying for. Skincare has always been a meditative ritual for me. I love the sensation of my fingers gliding over my skin and the subtle comforting scents that fill the air. I spend a lot of time in this room each morning, so when I found a home with large windows and a comforting interior, I knew I had to live here, at least for a bit. My eyes would appreciate it. I experienced the world through them mainly. They notice the smallest details, seek out light, and welcome any hints of novelty. Living in the jungle brought me back to using natural products for my body. I brought high-end moisturizers with me from Canada, but I ran out quickly and thought, why not try coconut oil for a while? Not only it transformed my dry skin into the softest it ever been, but it also made me realize that less is more. Maybe I don't actually need all the products that were so successfully marketed to me back in Canada. A new environment can change us in ways we never expect. Staying in the same place for years is like simmering in the same pot. Your flavor deepens, but it never really changes. Stepping into a new pan, experimenting with new ingredients, and letting unfamiliar spices infuse your life is what truly allows you to grow. I'm on my growth journey, gradually transitioning to simpler, more natural products. I still own a good amount that I suspect aren't great for me. This doesn't have to happen overnight. I'm not about to toss everything out without finding a good replacement. A gradual transition is my way of improving day by day. I'm learning from the resources I have. Tools like the Yuka app helps me make better choices, guiding me towards safer options, and I've started paying more attention to ingredient labels than I ever did before. Sometimes I love wearing makeup, but most days my face is bare here in Mexico. The sun works its magic, and when I'm here, it feels like I look pretty much the same with or without it. So, yeah, but still, there is something about painting my face that feels so good. I haven't fully figured out what it is, but maybe it's just fun for no reason, and that's enough. I have a very different story with my rings. I don't think you will ever see me without them. This set is on me every single day. Almost all of my rings come from different parts of Mexico. I think that tells you a lot about how much I love this country. A good chunk is from Tulum, Isla Mujeres, and Mexico City, but I'm always on the lookout for more. Oaxaca is really high on my list. I can't wait to go and find out more gems there. I don't always get to my morning pages, but I make an effort every day, choosing to sit with my thoughts instead of rushing to start my workday, which is always seems to be a more attractive idea because I love what I do. I came across journaling when I was 12. It was an instinctive habit whenever something unpleasant would happen, the one place where truth could exist without judgment or the consequences of telling that truth. Back then, I struggled to make sense of my world, weighted down by emotions no child should have to carry, but like everything else in life, it passed. What stayed is the habit of writing. Some days the words flow effortlessly, other times they barely come out at all, but the practice is always there. I used to write only about the happy moments, but lately though, I find myself capturing joy more and more. The smallest flashes of it, the kind that might otherwise slip away. And the more I notice it, the more it seems to multiply. Like happiness has been waiting to be noticed and shared, ready to be spread once it catches the light. I found a little note I left for myself, written during the breathwork session with Collective a few weeks back. It made me smile because I noticed how open I've become to shining light on the things that scare the shit out of me. I feel vulnerable, which might be seen as weakness, but I've found so much strength in it. The kind of strength I know I need to move forward. The light in this apartment today is so sporadic, it comes and goes. So is our emotions, nothing is permanent. I felt excitement and joy living lately that followed by relaxation and contentment. This space inspired me to create, to imagine, to dream. I spent a few moments appreciating the little details around me that made this home special and felt a little tingling sensation in my chest, reassuring me that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. A big stretch before I start my workday. Once I've had a moment to myself, I feel ready to dive into work. I've got a few demanding projects this year that require proper focus. I usually work in longer blocks, maintaining focus for about 3 to 4 hours before I need to shift and do something else. Breaks are longer too. I realize that longer working sessions suit me the best. I get more done, but also I feel fully immersed in my task, which makes it really exciting. I didn't always have this kind of attention span. It's something I built gradually, especially once I started taking mindfulness practices seriously. Meditation, daily yoga, and breathwork have all helped me not only feel better, but also work more efficiently without feeling drained. The more I practice, the more I can handle. My nervous system feels completely different from where it was a year ago. Progress isn't instant, but with consistency, it starts to show. On my way to breakfast, I passed by the construction workers building another home just next to mine. These beautiful casas are shaped by hands that travel from all over Mexico, drawn to Tulum by the promise of better pay. The town has grown so much thanks to their dedication and hard work. Today was quiet, but most days music is blasting all day long. The energy is very high, and rhythms carrying the day forward. Mera serves one of the best breakfasts I ever had. It was a quick stop as they're always packed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.